Hello and welcome. Over the past couple weeks, I was asked one question by a lot of owners, franchisees, subcontractors, real estate agents, as well as people not in construction. Construction makes up a huge portion of our entire economy, about 5 to 7% of our entire gross domestic product, our GDP. In 2021, we're going to finish about $1.6 to $1.7 trillion in construction. That's a huge number. And it affects us all on a micro level or on a macro level. It doesn't matter what industry you are. So the question was, well, why then is construction such a laggard compared to other industries like the auto, retail, restaurant, food industry, you name it, right? And some of the things might be, well, construction is old school. They don't adopt technologies or new methodologies as quick. That's quite frankly not true. Over the last 30 years, there's been some phenomenal technologies that hit the market, from project management softwares for owners, subcontractors, material suppliers, like Procores, the BIMs of the world, Autodesks, even drones that we're seeing, cameras, so forth and so on. Then why is there only a 1% increase in productivity per year over the last 20 years? This is according to McKinsey Global. And there's a 35% deficiency where PlanGrid identified 35% of time is being wasted on non-productive activities in construction. So just in the US alone, if you look at that, that's about $600 or so billion just being wasted for non-productive activities. And one of the reasons why I truly believe this and I identify this is the technology's evolved, they've been great, the software's been great, the takeoff software's been great, the project management's been great, but they've only grown horizontally. And what I mean by that is horizontally is, let's take a look at an example. For example, if I have a DVD, right? And I have to go physically get that DVD, I have to go physically put that DVD into my DVD player, and that's horizontal growth. I'm just multiplying that DVD. If I'm a manufacturer of that DVD, I'm selling millions and millions and copying that over. Sure, I might enhance it. I might get the Blu-ray player. I might even get my 3D glasses, my 4K TV, but still a horizontal growth. You still have to physically go get that DVD, correct? So that's where horizontal growth has happened in construction software. But now let's take the vertical approach. Now I take that DVD player all together and that Blu-ray player, and I create a streaming service like Netflix, Hulu, whatever it might be. That's vertical growth, where I significantly improved time, I significantly improved efficiency. Now all my movies and shows are from a click of a button from my couch. I don't have to go anywhere. So that's this horizontal growth that we've seen in construction, where you have for example, let's just take the takeoff industry in construction, just one component in pre-construction. If you take it from pen to paper, and then you take it from Excel to a takeoff platform, nothing has really changed. Sure, it's been modified. It's going back to the Blu-ray player kind of example, right? I have my DVD player. I just made a Blu-ray player. Now I have my 3D glasses. That's the takeoff industry, where someone still has to physically open up a plans digitally, physically, and still estimate that project. So that's why I call a lot of platforms, I call themselves estimating platforms. Essentially, they're just takeoff platforms because someone's estimating that platform. No one else is estimating for them. So what we are looking for, and the biggest thing, is making vertical progress in construction. That's when things are really going to change, where we're going to get rid of some of these supply chain issues we're going to have, because we're going to have more time to focus on. Labor shortages, where there's, I think, 80% labor shortages. We have more times to analyze our bids and our project and our processes, instead of getting stuck on the horizontal approach. So for example, imagine now, instead of having a takeoff software, you have an estimating software where you have, for example, an algorithm or machine learning does all the estimating for you. So if you're an estimator, it's actually an enhancement to your job, not a detriment, where now you could analyze, say, 10 bids with the owner or the CEO of your company, and you could really pinpoint that down. So until we really make that vertical growth and make it super simple and super easy to use and implement, just like other industries, if you look at from Apple to Netflix to Amazon, super easy to use. There's no crazy implementation. There's no demos. There's no, hey, I have to jump on a call with you. And that's really where construction needs to go, vertically, to make these significant vertical changes, to make a significant impact. And this 1% increase annually in efficiency will improve dramatically and catch up to the rest of the sectors from the auto and retail and so forth. So I hope that really happens. I'm looking forward to the future, but we need vertical growth in construction. with simplicity for it to really change. It doesn't matter what other technologies we provide horizontally. Nothing will happen until we think vertically everything we do. Thank you.